everybody. Hi, Royal Academy. Hi, Royal Academy Horns. And hi to all of you online. Martin's been showing me the chat, and it's really going crazy out there. So I'm so happy that so many of you are able to join us today, because the horn is just a cool instrument, and we have to celebrate it, right? Right? Yeah. We didn't practice this beforehand. Okay, next. That was really great, Alex. Well done. How do you feel?
Bit nervous.
Yeah.
So many horn players watching.
Yeah. No, it's just. I know. There's nothing worse than playing in front of horn players. Well, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but everybody's in the same boat, and we all know what's it like to sort of stand up here. And I thought you did really, really well in that. It was exciting to listen to. Even a great improvement from yesterday. You did more colours. I shouldn't have said that because I made a couple of suggestions yesterday, and he's done them all already. So I haven't got much to say now. The one thing that I think you could do a little bit of. I went to the back there. Your sound is staying a little bit here. You have a great sound, you have great strength, but you know how when you talk like this, then they're not going to really hear you at the back. But if you just raise your voice a little bit, it's not necessarily much louder, but you are projecting better. Of course, with the microphone, it helps. I wonder if you could play me the beginning bit and try and project your sound a little bit more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a little bit, it's sort of within, yeah? I think you just need to a little bit more. And that is hard to do when we're nervous. But I couldn't tell you were nervous, so no excuses. What do you think of at the beginning there?
What do I think of?
Do you just go for it?
I was thinking about how many people are watching.
That's an honest answer. I would even try. It's good. It's big, but dun da 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 dun da da. It's a little bit of sort of tightness here, tiny bit. Okay. Just go ha 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 ha. It's embarrassing. Try. We'll do it together. Ha. Yeah. Bum ba bum.
Okay.
Now you got to sing it. Sorry, I'm not making a fool of myself by myself. We'll sing it together. Bum ba bum. Okay. Now play it like that with that sort of. Yeah, I know singing is embarrassing, but part of playing the horn. Did that sound different in the back row there? It really did. Fantastic. Back there making myself look very silly. It probably totally distracting. If you feel that's too loud, I mean it is officially piano, but I think we all need a bit of courage in this bit because all the horn players were going ba da, oh the B flat's coming, da da, oh the B flat's coming, da da da, oh the B flat's coming. So we need a bit of courage. So if you play a little bit louder there, that was maybe too light, but I liked it. I don't know, did you like it? I liked it. Did you guys like it too? Say yes, see? Someone's nodding in Singapore.
Okay.
Great. Bravo, Alex.
There are a couple of questions that have come in straight away. Adam Hanna from Texas picked
Adam's
up.
a trombone player. He's
Yeah,
on our
yeah. Well,
chat.
he was wondering whether horn players do they always stand at that side of the piano when they perform, or I mean, what are the benefits, do you think, about standing there?
That's a very good question,
Yeah.
because for example, if we play the Brahms horn trio, you always end up standing in here. And the benefit is that you reflect a little bit out from here, but then the piano is always too loud, in the Brahms horn trio especially. Martin, where do you prefer to stand?
Well, actually, I'm the same. I prefer to stand
Yeah.
the other side. Partly, it depends on the hall you're playing in, of course, but most of the time, the acoustic is just going to be a little bit better for you. And this projection that you were talking about, which will bring me on to another question in a minute.
Oh, he's
you
really
think
professional
that,
doing this, dearie me.
the projection, obviously, is going to be a little bit better if you have less of the mechanical things in the way behind you. Do you agree?
I think we've got a huge disadvantage. We've got lots of advantages as horn players. We've got a huge disadvantage in that we have to stick our fist up the bell and we have to play backwards. That's life, you know. We never really thought about the fact we have to do that. But that, obviously, you know, we're not doing that like the trumpet players. They have it really easy. And the trombone players and the tuba players, you know, I guess going up and down. But we really have to go back. And if we're going, I mean, that's okay. But I prefer, and in Germany we play with the handle open a lot more. I don't know, what does it sound? What do you prefer at the back there, be honest? This way? That way? Andrew? That way. Good, thank you. Buy you a beer after. And also as a low horn player, because we play with a little bit more open hand anyway. I don't know. I prefer to stand. When we have an audition in the Berlin Phil, we always make them stand so that we can hear what's going on. Otherwise, you just get a soup. Where else is everyone watching from?
Well, quite a few from the States. We've got again sort of like China, Malaysia, Scotland. I mean, and Australia. Quite a few people in Australia.
In Australia, it's very late. So
yes.
thanks for watching Australia. It's like, I think, 1:30 in the morning, and Tim is certainly feeling that up there at the back. Yeah, we're getting the thumbs up. Okay, Elise, I do apologize. We're going to go, and we're going to have a bit of Mozart 4. Just now is that when people usually play Mozart 4, you hear this. That's what we usually hear, and you got them all. You really nailed that. So so you can really get around the horn, and great. And what I would really like more from you is once again more color. Yeah. The thing is, you've got to turn it on the first time. Yeah. That's the hugest disadvantage we all have, is that we get on a stage, there are all these people watching, and we go, so shoulder blades back. If you do that, it makes such a difference. Try putting your shoulder blades just back quickly, just like that. Everybody? We've got some really, and at home as well. Yeah, we've got some really upright people here in the audience. It makes you feel different, and it opens your whole chest area, it makes you breathe. So, okay. The best thing you can do as students is to take everything, what everybody says, and filter it yourself to what works for you. That's the biggest piece of advice that we as the teachers can give you. Be your own best teacher, because there's lots of really good advice out there, a lot of great horn players, but someone will say do it like that, and the other person will say, who's equally as good a player, say do it the totally opposite way. You have to decide that, and in the end I found the best students and the ones that really come far and get the jobs are the ones that have really been their own teachers and have felt. So if you don't like any of this, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah. But that's just like a lesson for life that I'm sure you've heard a million times, but I think we can't say it often enough. Yeah? Yeah. You can play all these notes. I'm not worried about that. What I would be worried about for you in an audition, I would like you to sell it a bit better. Yeah, and that's not something we can change like in a second here. But you sound good. It is good. You've got the technical ability. It may be a bit embarrassing to sell yourself a little bit, but watch the great opera singers. You know, what do they have to do? You know, they're sort of. I would like you to go into your bathroom, lock the door, and sing it into a hairbrush, but really go for it. You know, your housemates in the audience, right? Where? Your housemates are in the audience. Great. Okay. Two guys. Great. Will you make her do that? I want you in there. You lock her in there if you need it, and don't let her to come out until she sounds like Maria Callas. Yeah, because Mozart needs to be sung. Yeah. Who's your favorite opera singer? Don't know. No. Well, Anna Netrebko. She's very good. Okay. This is Sarah's wisdom number 2. Listen to opera. Please listen to fantastic singers, because singing in horn, it is so related, and singing is the most natural instrument we have. I'm not making an example of you. I didn't listen to many opera singers either when I was studying. Listen to opera, listen to fantastic singers, also how they present themselves on stage. They don't have anything to hide behind like we have a horn, you know? They have to come out there and just present. Please, promise, listen to a lot of opera. My first job was in the opera. When I was 21, I thought, I want to play opera, and I miss it so much still. It was the best education I ever had was learning all these operas. Yeah. Right, housemates, another thing to write down on the list. Lots of opera on at home, okay? Great. Okay, so we want you to be an opera star. You don't know yet which one, but you're going to go home and decide which one. Yep. Okay, sell it to us.
We've had people in also from Italy, Macedonia, Greece, Hong Kong, and I think it's the New Zealand Symphony, so Sam Jacobs tells me, in Melbourne.
Hello Sam, what are you doing in Melbourne?
They're all there.
Very late night in Melbourne.
They should be in bed.
Yes, you should be in bed. They've probably got the beers in. Give him the first few bars to get him in, and then lift just a little bit open. When I say open, I don't mean elbow open. I just mean this just a little bit like that. Not, you know what I mean. Okay, try again. Lots of air. Already so much better. the solo, your company? Take a breath. Okay. Now this is the bit where in an audition we all want to hear that bit. Yeah, we want to know if you can get a low G, and we often hear this. We hear. We don't want that. Even if you can play the low G, that's great, but we don't want it quite like that. We want an organic scale going down to the bottom. And if I can give you a little tip how to practice it slurred. Do the second da from the middle G. Come a little bit closer. Just a sec, and open your hand out on the way down. Good. Even louder. Even like almost rude loud. Yeah. Once more like that. Even rude loud. Rude loud. Yeah. That's it. And then really sit on that bottom note. Just once more. Okay, now go da ya da 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 ya da 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 with the same amount of air. Magic. Make these crescendos down. Open out your hand. Make sure your third slide is out for noiling bagatelle because all those low Gs. It makes such a difference. Listen to the hand position. That's keeping with the same hand position I started with. I promise, there's no funny tricks going on. And now, I'm literally doing that. Yeah? Do you believe me? And for low horn, the more, it's like sometimes we have people sitting behind us in the Philharmonie, and they say it looks like we're playing hand horn because we're doing that all the time. You know, we're playing with the sound, and you could do with a bit of that on the low horn, and it's more fun. It sounds better. Good. Well done. Great. Welcome, John. Hasn't played anything yet. Hi, John. You know what I'm going to say, Will. Yeah, open the hand, because what you probably didn't hear is the most important part. I mean, the high B flat, of course, is very important, but we want to hear taka-dum-dum, taka-dum-dum. I even think dum-dum-dum, taka-dum-dum. Now, it's really important that you... It's crescendo up there, but down there, you don't hear that much. So give it... May I play it once with you three? Do you mind? No. Because it's... Okay. something that happens in England and America that doesn't happen in Germany. When you play a big symphony or something tiring, here we have bumpers, and Tim is bumping John. And in Germany, we don't play with bumpers. It's just we're not used to it. I guess it's very nice to have a bumper. Martin, you've had to get used to not having a bumper, haven't you? Has it really been painful?
Well, I thought it would be actually, but no, I don't feel it's really any different. You have a job to do, and when you sit down on that chair, you just do it.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that,
Yeah.
really.
And if there's no one there to help you,
Yeah.
sometimes it can even be distracting.
But you need a really, really supportive section.
Yeah.
It's like you're riding...
Which you have in Berlin.
Which you have in Berlin, of course. And I also have to say the BBC as well. They're very good. And so you... I don't know whether it's that they play on hand-hammered horns now, but maybe it does make a bit of a difference. But
We've got the second horn of the BBC mic. He's at the back there, grinning.
when you have a really great supportive horn section, it makes it much easier to play first horn.
Yeah. Great. I wish we had time for the whole thing. I much prefer when it's really, really beautifully quiet like that. Horns up, yay!